Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Dr. Tony Chopper, and this is part 4, our transformation video for the Master Grade Sazabi Ver.Ka. Now, in this part, we're going to go over the essential parts of how to transform him. Mainly his shoulder, his arm, his leg, his chest, and also the skirts. I still left it a little off so you guys can see the contrast between transformed, untransformed, and whatnot. There's a lot to do, so let's get started. So first off, we're going to start off with something really easy, the chest. All you gotta do is pop that portion open a little bit, a little up like that. You'll see some of the silver coming through. Then, if you remember correctly, this can actually go down if you pull it down a little bit. And bam, you can actually see that silver come through, and it looks quite good. And that's actually the only part on the chest that has the transformation. Moving down towards the waist skirts, it's it's a little complex because there's a whole bunch of things going on. So what you want to do for the front skirt is put your finger in here or whatnot into the vents and just pull it. Oops. And when you do that, you do see some of that silver come out, with that yellow coming out as well, with an extra little bit that shows. Looks very solid and really cool. Now, for this part, since it already fell off, we're going to do it this way. All you want to do for this, it's pretty simple. You want to actually, put your finger in and pull it out like that. So once you do that, this part comes down with the mechanism. Then you want to snap it back into place. So after you do that, it does look pretty good. There's some hollow points, of course. And yeah, we're just going to slap this thing back on so you guys can see relatively what it does look like. It extends the skirt on the side a little bit. And things are falling off. And for the back skirt, it's relatively easy. All you have to do is actually grab the ends here and pull. After you do that, you do reveal quite a bit of inner frame detail here. Some of that silver does pop out. The back side, nothing extra special does happen. What you want to do is actually put your finger here and turn the parts into the front, revealing 4 thrusters. So he can go, that 3 times faster, maybe even 4 or 5 times, because he is so awesome. Now here we have the shoulder. Now it's really easy to actually make this transform, especially with Bandai not actually making it go flush towards here and make it seamless to make it hide that there's a transformation. Now all you gotta do is pull up this part, revealing a whole bunch of that, as you can see, and then you want to pull this part out sideways ever so slightly, and yeah, it notches into place like that, and it looks very awesome, revealing some of those thrusters up there, looking awesome there. Now, like we did in the skirt, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. Push this in and the back side out, like that, and that pretty much pushes it down a little bit, and then, we're going to put it all the way up actually in this case, and bring it up a little bit. So, hopefully you guys saw that. Silver does come out, and the thrusters now are pointing downwards. And if you do look at this, it does look incredibly fanned out, and looks really filled out as well. Now, to achieve Kamen Rider or Falcon Punch status, there's not too much that actually happens. The limbs don't extend or anything here, they just get wider. It seems like his main theme. Now, what you want to do is put your finger into this portion and put it out directly sideways. Then you'll hear a noise, and it's going to be a little bit loose after that. Do it to the other side as well. These are really fragile, so be careful. And then move them out to the side a little bit. Not too much in terms of transformation here, but when you do that, you do see those yellow thrusters coming out, and we also get to see that silver. And yeah, he kind of looks like a Kamen Rider, in my opinion. Or, you can call it Falcon Punch or something. But yeah, looking really stylish and cool. These can actually go off a little bit more to the side, but I'm afraid I'll actually break these off. And if you break something like this, which is so flimsy, you're going to have a terrible time trying to put it back in. But yeah, looks like this. Alright, now, here is the supermassive leg. Now, the transformation for this is quite easy, and instead of getting longer or anything, he just gets even fatter. This is massive already, it gets bigger, trust me. It gets bigger. Now, the first thing you want to do is pull down this part a bit. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Just jimmy it open a little bit, then you see that gap. And then after that, put that up, revealing that thruster. Now, going off to the side, you want to actually pull these parts up. Be a little bit careful on this one. This one actually, in my opinion, it comes off relatively easy. Yeah, So maybe it's not just me, maybe it's just like that for everyone. Hopefully, I'm just gonna pop it back in, really simple. It's gonna look like that afterwards. Then these parts, you just want to flare them out to the side a little bit. And then this part is where it kind of gets a little bit tricky. Be careful with this though. What you want to do is pull off the burgundy part. You want to pull it up actually, like so. And then after that, this is where it gets a little confusing, a little bit hard. You want to kind of jimmy this open. You want to pull it back down a little bit. And then bam, I got it. Whew. And this is what it's supposed to look like. You can maneuver these little flaps on the inside however you want, but this is basically what it looks like when it's all transformed. Like that. A very flared out flower that's going to kick your butt. On the back side, the underside of this, it does look quite impressive. It kind of, I don't know, it's kind of strange in my opinion, why there isn't actually a thruster here. Maybe it is in terms of the design though, that there's thrusters in every other compartment. It's kind of strange just not seeing it there, so that just might be me. And it would have been nice if we got a little bit of Under Armour here, some silver, some gray, something. It looks really plain, but overall it looks pretty good. We have those giant pieces here, and the back part here looks really nice. If you're looking at it from this angle, absolutely looks beautiful. Looks really, really fast, in my opinion, and yeah, looking very, very solid. What I have noticed though is this front part, you might want to actually do this part last in terms of putting it up, because this is so easily, put back into place that, you probably just want to do that last anyways. These parts are much harder. Get this done first, and then go on to the, that weird part there. Alright guys, and if you followed all my instructions, or just read the manual, I don't know, it's up to you. You will get all this. Everything's nice and put together and looks very, very nice. Now that pretty much concludes our transformation video, because that's it. And be sure to come back in the next part, part 5, when we put all this together and we get to see if there's any weight issues, any problems in terms of posability or whatnot, anything getting in the way. And we'll also see how the weapons actually work in conjunction with these limbs. So be sure to stay tuned for that. My name is Dr. Tony Chopper, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out, guys!